The punter, Jake Camarda, ready to get this one going. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. First carry here for Braylon Allen. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. That was Jordan Fuller getting there for the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Sending a receiver left. Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Able to hit Hall, complete. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it's going to be Panthers football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. First carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Second down now, 7 to go. Running once more with Brooks. And he's brought down for a loss. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. The Jets take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Shotgun snap now to Young. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as it begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Has it at the 37. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And it'll be Jets football. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he fights his way forward to get this to the 45. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's Hall once more. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Man in motion out of the slot. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Up the middle, here goes Allen. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense right there on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
They're set up at the 35 now. On first down, here comes Hall. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Second down now, 7 to go. Trying an option here, play to the left. It's a 7-yard gain on second down, only inches to go now on third.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it with Hall. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Hey, check that.
They go right back to Hall. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. This is Allen on the give. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. He got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, be able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So they'll decline this and take the results. So here's Kaimi Fairbairn, ready for the field goal try. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Everly's kick is good. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
60 back, go!
Rush coming for Young. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Punt meets him at the 28. And some nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. 58 yards on the punt there. And it'll be their football. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Hall takes it straight ahead. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of this. That stop made by Derek Brown. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field, into a crowd, and intercepted! Jordan Fuller comes up with it. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Defense shows blitz. Young. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. So that brings up 2nd down.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
19 tight.
On 2nd and 10, Young. He's got a man left. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Here we go. 7 Pirates. Go.
To the air on 1st down. Young. Hauled in left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st.
Get it. Lions. Trap 60. Ready.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense up to the line fast. On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. And it's the Panthers with 3rd and 5. From the pistol, it's Young. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Let's go now.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Young on 1st and 10. He's on the move. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Mustang 19. Let's go. Set go.
Young working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
Ready. Go, Rick. Go. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Come 19. Come 19. Check smash. Check smash. Check.
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
Ready.
A 2nd down throw for Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
On 3rd down, it's Young. It is caught left side. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
All set up now for 1st and 10.
Go. 19 Lions.
From the red zone now. And it's cut in the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take the lead just before halftime. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers take a 4-point lead. Now Camarda on to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. That was Jordan Fuller getting there for the tackle. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Ready.
This time they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
It's an option right that begins this drive. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Ready.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Here we go.
They kick the running back in motion. This is reeled in by Leggett. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Marte Mapu, the man on the tackle. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Here's Young to throw. Then he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Collects this at the 32. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And they're going to take over possession. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They motion a receiver left. They start the half with a give to Hall. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Hauled in by Godwin. Jukes one defender. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he's able to get this down to the 13. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
They'll motion him out of the backfield left. They give on 2nd to Hall. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down. One's out and cut on the right side. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Okay, ready? Set. Ryan.
Hall runs in for the New York touchdown. The Jets grab the lead on their first series of the half. Breece Hall with the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Jets push their lead to 3. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Go.
Young to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Here's Young on 1st and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. The rookie out of UCLA has it. And the Jets are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
On the handoff, Allen escapes a defender. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets parlay the interception into points. Braylon Allen, the touchdown. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop. Because a broken tackle, well, it can mean a touchdown.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Dragon 60. Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. Pioneer. Go.
Now it's Young. Finds him on the crossing route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
That's complete to Leggett. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Come on, come on. Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Huh.
From the 39. Throw left side, complete. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Set.
Young on the play action. Chased out to his right. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it'll be 2nd down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Cut out left. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Panthers have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Warrior 70. Buffalo 18. Hut, hut.
Play action now, Young. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
That one's complete right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Ready up.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Sticking to the air, it's Young. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're going to face third down. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. And he will score. It's a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers making a 4-point game here in the fourth. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the fourth. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll go right side with Hall. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the gun, it's Hall. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. It's a gain of 5, and he's just short, so that's third and less than a yard.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here we go, third and less than a yard. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
When they draw up these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
Here we go.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. Shotgun handoff for Allen. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. Godwin, the man in motion left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's third down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
He's back to throw. Puts a little too much into this one. That's too high. Brings up fourth down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third down's critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Street. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Young looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Set. Ready.
Young working from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Back to throw. Here's Young. Hauled in left side. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers down by only 3. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
Let's go. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. The Jets take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Ready, set.
Pass didn't work on 2nd. Let's see how that affects this 3rd down.
Set.
Here he is to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
70 range, 70 go!
Here he is to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he can't hang on to it in the end zone. Not an interception, only an incompletion. So they get it back. Second down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
60 Bobcat, 70. Last name 19. Hut, hut.
Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready? Check go.
He'll look to throw it. And it's cut in the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers jump in front late. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. Now Camarda on to send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Hey, Smash. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Drive starts with an option, right side. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Hawk 7, Hawk 7.
Tight end going in motion here. Setting up to pass. On the move, headed right. Ooh, he's calling his own number again.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Throwing now. Finds his target, Hall. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Throwing now on first down. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to be down close to the 35 as he goes out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll give the Jets a first down. Setting up a throw. That's Jonathan Mingo complete. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the red zone. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's first down.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets push their lead to 3. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Looking to throw, Young. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they'll have it across midfield as he runs out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Ready, set, go.
Young on 1st and 10. That's complete to Leggett. And he'll go out of bounds after a pickup inside the opposing 40.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
From the pistol, it's Young. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. Trying to push it deep downfield. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they face 2nd down.
That play is so impressive on so many levels. Not just because it saves a touchdown, Kate. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score. That is so, so good.
Looking good, and it's through. And in the final moments, they force overtime.
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, if things go a specific way in OT, the next time we see him line up, it could be for the game winner.
Now Camarda on to send it away. And no return here, and this is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Go street. Buffalo 18. Go.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Forced out to his right. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. So as we go through this coin toss, Brock, I'm sure most of our fans know it, but this is something that can decide the game. If the team who gets it first scores a touchdown, the game is over. But if they only kick a field goal, their opponent gets it with a shot to win or tie. And if we play beyond those 2 possessions, the next score would then win. And hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Godwin, the man in motion left. First throw of overtime now. Able to hit Hall, complete. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Got Mingo, it's complete. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the 1st.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Hall running between the tackles. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
biggest play of OT. Offense set now on 4th down. Slot man motioned over. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Oh, big interception here. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back to the pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.